What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to GmiasWorld, and right now we're going to be talking about some things that you have to do ASAP. You're going to want to do this first before Season 5 players drop. I'm going to explain to you guys what the program is and how it's going to be working out for you, all the upgrades, and everything that you have to look forward to. Now, before we get started, some of you guys were asking about memberships. Memberships is a simple way for you to leave questions that I will answer, or my team. You get special privileges, you'll get emotes, you'll get my actual badge so that I know that you're a member of the channel. Many of you guys that are members, you guys know I will respond as soon as I possibly can, or my team will respond as soon as they possibly can to make sure you get your questions answered. You also get emotes and things like that. It is going to be specific to those of you guys that need more information about things that are going on within the videos that I put out. So just to let you guys know, it's not mandatory. You can just watch the videos and learn that way. But if you have specific questions, you can become a member so those questions can get answered by myself or my team. So now with Season 5 right around the corner, right, within another couple days, a lot of you guys probably did not take a look inside the marketplace. What EA Sports did in a very, very late fashion was give everybody the opportunity now to be able to upgrade their Season 4 players to a 94 overall. Now, obviously, you have to do this ASAP because this is no longer going to be there in another couple days. Now, you do not have to upgrade the player. For instance, the McCaffrey dad and the son, I think they both suck, but it doesn't really matter. I'm going to explain to you guys right now. If you wanted to upgrade them, it's only going to benefit you for the future. But you'll be using some of your tickets that you can also use at the beginning of Season 5 because the tickets do carry over. You can see in the top right, I have 20,000 tickets. So that's going to carry over if I don't use it. But if I decide to use it now, obviously I'm going to be short that amount. Now, let's take a look at the players that, with all possibilities would make sense to keep. Now, he's a 91 speed right now, right? If I do the final upgrade, he goes to 92. Even if I go full 40 or 40 with +2 speed, he's only going to be a 94 speed. So does it make sense for me to do that? Absolutely not. Right? It makes sense for me to keep those tokens and also to keep anything that I was going to go in the store and spend my tickets because he's not going to be worthy for that. Let's take a look at the other card that I have, right? Let's look and see what his upgrade would be. He's going to go to a 92, and if I even max him out again, it's a 94 speed. Those speeds are not generally going to be good in Season 5 because the game has evolved already. Everything is already done, so me keeping him would only be for team chemistries, not for him to actually play. Now, finally, Nick Bosa, would it make sense? Okay, just look at the ability. There's nothing that is like, oh my God, I should, do this. It's nothing adding to that situation. He's going to be under 90 speed, and there really isn't any other factor other than the fact that he would add to our theme team. All right, so that's generally what I want you guys to understand. If you wanted to get it done, it's a limited time right now to do it. Okay, but realistically speaking, their value is going to diminish other than the fact that they add to the theme team and you can put them in as a backup. As far as the tokens, if you're not done maxing out the field pass, at this point, it's pretty much a wrap. You're not going to get the token for the XP, and you may not get the boost that we're going to get to start the season off, and that's fine. You don't need to have these boosts, but you're going to have to grind that much harder, especially those of you guys that are still straight no money spent. Because I spoke to a couple of no money spent guys, and I'm like, yo, you guys still exist? It's very, very hard to do it now because the field pass gives you so much for a limited amount of money. Like $15 over the span of 30 days doesn't really amount to much, and that's what EA is banking on. It just makes it easier for us to get additional content, especially when they glitch the game and you get more than what you're supposed to get, which has happened with this recent purchasing of the field pass for $15. They've actually given out several of the levels twice. To me, it happened once. I don't know, some of you guys are saying it happened more than once, but for me, it happened once where they gave me duplicate cards, which I was only supposed to get one time. Those are very, very good bonuses for what's going to be happening. So I wanted to show you guys that to kind of make you understand, is it actually worth it for you to do that right now? If you were going to do it, get it out of the store right now. Okay, because like I said, the tickets won't be there. Once Season 5 drops, you have no other option. Now, if those players are suitable for you and you're a full 9er theme team, 40 or 40, and you're getting a +2 speed and you're satisfied with 94 speed, that is fine, right? You go ahead and do what you have to do and get that done. Otherwise, we're not worried about the tickets. Now, let's talk about our actual team because remember, the NFL promo starts this week as well. All right, what players are going to still be valuable? All right, now I know a lot of you guys would give me a lot of flack about the fridge and these abilities are OP and stuff like that. Vita Vea, in my opinion, is just as good. The problem is when the promo is over, right? When Zero Chill is over, the fridge is still going to be 95 speed versus him going back to being 93. But the power backs and the air trucking and the tank is still very prevalent in the game, So it's going to be something that people are abusing right now. So the speed version, which the fridge starts at 95 speed, you may want to consider taking a look at what his value is, because it could amount to something that you're going to probably need going forward. Now, I believe he's a Ghost of Mutt. I believe that's what he is. So let me see. Yeah, there he is right there. So he's about 999. So if you look at, his speed, yeah, right now he's a 97, or if you're on the theme team, 98, and he's OP and all that stuff, and his carrying is crazy, and you just run on aggressive and just have a blast. Once everything is done, he's going to be 95. Vita Vea goes down to 93. Again, are you expecting to outrun people with these running backs? In most cases, yes, because this guy will outrun you. He'll truck you and do whatever. But it'll be more advantageous if you get him, at a cheaper price than he is right now. Like he's about $1 million right now, right? Yeah, he's like $1 million. So everybody is banking on the fact that once everything draws down, that his price will go down because EA Sports will release a faster player that will have his attributes. The problem is it's because of his weight. So they're not going to probably release a running back with that kind of weight. Even the bus, Jerome Bettis, won't be as good as Perry because he's a lot heavier. So that's one of the things that people are doing, and they're glitching with running around with the tank and bulldozer, and it works. I had a guy just run me over with Vita Vea all game, which is why I went and bought a Vita Vea and started running dudes over too. Because it's like, yo, I got to go ahead. If you can't win, bro, if you can't beat him, join him, bro. Because the dude is just trucking the hell out of me. So it is something that works. So you can gamble with that. I wanted to point that out specifically because certain cards that you guys want are probably going to drop drastically in price within the next couple of days. Some of them are going to remain the same. It's up to you to decide what you want to do. Just keep in mind that +2 speed is going to be gone. So the players won't have as much value, as far as where they are in the team. So take a look at it. If you have any of these players, like these limiteds that are real expensive, Ed Reed, Cooper DeJean, stuff like that, bro, I'm telling you right now, you're going to see these prices go down to like $1 million. This guy's going to be $1 million because all EA has to do is drop a player with discounted abilities at the same position for the NFL playoff promo, probably the wild card to start, and everything is going to be destroyed. Everything. Because it's the boost of the players that make them so good right now. Once everything like that changes, now we got to figure out what we're going to be doing with our AP. So that's something that I wanted to specifically point out. Again, if you're a member of the channel and you have further questions, we could go more in depth with that. But that's something that you should be focusing in on. As far as any of the sets, right? The sets are not going to disappear, but what EA Sports is going to do is they're probably going to minimize, like put it all into one thing. So it'll be all 93 Zero Chills, and you just have to remember what players are there for you to be able to get it. But some of you guys were asking because it happened in the past, last year, where they consolidated everything and it was just all one pack. So it looked like this. Instead of saying 84, it would say 93 overall Zero Chill player. It's no way, unless you take a snapshot of all the Zero Chill players, to know what you're going to want to get later. But I don't think that you have to worry about the sets for any of the programs that already have set players. So that's not going to be an issue. One of the things that we may need it for is for future sets like Team Diamonds to make 93s and stuff like that. You may need to figure that out later on, but there's no rush for that. So you don't have to worry about that right now. So I need you guys to just focus in, lock in over the next day or so to figure out what you want to get rid of now. I may sell Vita Vea back for 280 or whatever, but honestly, it doesn't matter. All my players have their values, and it's not going to go up or down either way. It is what it is. We just have to be prepared for Season 5 in the NFL playoff promo. So I'm keeping on my 92s. You can see them chilling, the 93s or whatever that are part of Season 4. That's cool. But all my auctionable cards, I'm going to be ready to go for any set that they drop. That's going to be lucrative for us, and I will be giving you guys some coin making methods early on, because at the beginning of the season is when you usually go after making coins. So hopefully you guys are enjoying the content. I'm going to see you guys and girls next time. You have a blessed day. Until next time, one love, y'all.